Welcome back in with King Family to another F1 Clash video, and we're here for our Champions GP Part 2. We're going to be getting qualified here. Let's go. Max Verstappen getting a 10% buff. Only driver getting a 10% buff this weekend. So it's all about Max Verstappen, the current world reigning champion. Here we go. Alright, so let's go get qualified. We definitely will be using our Verstappen at level 5. With or Charles Leclerc to see what we can do. Let's jump into our first race and see how we go in this one. Here we go for our first race on Bahrain. Let's go see what we get. What kind of qualifiers we get. Verstappen way out there, Leclerc right behind, P9, P12. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna give Leclerc the 1-stop. We're going to put Verstappen on the 2-stop strategy. We're going to go Kawhi with Verstappen, and then we're going to go Kappa with Leclerc. Let's go. Perfect start for both drivers. Verstappen kind of got stuck on his start there. Charles Leclerc tried to squeeze up, but he got pushed back. And now he's on his way up to P11, trying to squeeze by Pierre Gasly up to P10, as Verstappen seems to be stuck on his softs on Alonso. But Leclerc is aggressively attacking, wants to pick up some position. Verstappen team orders back Leclerc, kind of slow him down there. But let's see how far they can go. It's up to P6, P7. Verstappen up the inside here. Yes, he does. For P5, Leclerc in P7. Alright. So a nice start by both drivers. Leclerc now moving up to P6. Let's see. Ooh, a good amount of medium tires. So they're going to be going long, leaving Leclerc to hunt them down. Verstappen should be able to squeeze by them one at a time like he's doing now, as they're on the medium and he's on the softs. And we're doing 3 laps with him. So we're just going to allow him to do his thing and try to squeeze by as much as he can as he goes around for his final lap. And we're going to bring him back in for some soft tires, as we're doing a 2-stop with him, and we're doing the 1-stop with our Charles Leclerc here. We're right now on AI Leclerc. Let's squeeze up the inside, just like that. And see if we can do the same to Lewis. We didn't get Lewis there. Now we can get him out the way. There we go. And we're gonna go into pit. Let's boost on in. Right there. P4 with Leclerc, and Verstappen is back out in P9. Alright, we're gonna cruise a bit here as he's still on the soft compound compared to everybody on their mediums and hards. Only AI Verstappen is on softs in front of him. Now we're gonna come back to the medium tires. I'm not gonna go to the softs, the hards, because I don't want him to be too slow, Charles Leclerc. So we're gonna just go for the mediums, and we'll mostly cruise with Leclerc on those mediums. Try to hunt down Norris. We got him, and Leclerc is back out in P11. Alright, so we have room to boost Leclerc through these hard tires. We didn't want to come back out on hards to be too slow. Want him to be just at the right pace to be able to pick up some positions, while not being slowly louching around the track. We're gonna pick up those on hards. We're gonna be going into pit now with Leclerc, leaving us with the P3, P4, and P5 to pass. Now we're gonna go into pit now with Verstappen. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna boost Verstappen from here to create that distance, just a little bit of extra distance, as Leclerc creeps up on the AIs on hards here. All 3 of them are on hards. We want to see or Verstappen getting in and out, right behind them or in front of them. Alright, so he's right behind, and Leclerc is basically caught up. Alright, so Verstappen now, we want to get some boost to see if we can sneak up the inside there. As for Leclerc, we want to also try and sneak up the inside here. Nice. Alright, so we're now one or Verstappen to go catch up to those two. Let's take them down. I think we have a good amount of tire management remaining on Leclerc as well, so we could boost him. Alright, let's boost Verstappen up the inside. Verstappen again, and we're just going to boost our Charles Leclerc from there, and he should go and attack Perez up the inside. There we go. And now just Lewis Hamilton to pass on the last corner. He's too far away, not going to be able to squeeze past him. Too far away. Alright, overall a great race, P2, P4 for us. We'll definitely take it. Though our drivers got a slow start, their start wasn't the quickest, we'll still got a good result with the 3-3-2 strategy and the 4-4 with the other driver. Alright, let's take a look now at the debriefing window. There we go. AI Verstappen also run the same strategy as us. Alright, so we were way overpowering on the match here. We got the better car and the better match. There we go. Let's go jump on into our next race. Here we go for our next race. Let's go. Nice qualifiers, P9, P12 for our guys. We'll take that. And we're gonna run the same strategy we just ran at Baku, at Bahrain, here at Abu Dhabi. Temperatures are pretty high here at Abu Dhabi, 30 degrees. So we'll have to keep an eye on these soft tires to see how long they're gonna last. Around the outside goes Max Verstappen for a great start, moving his way up to P2. Can he squeeze into P1? Yes, he can. We're going to cut him down nice and early in that P1 pickup, and then we're going to try to squeeze past AI Verstappen on his hards with or Leclerc, and then we'll just cruise behind the soft tires here. As the tires temperature is high, you don't want to burn down your tires too much. You want to kind of control them in such a way that you still do your regular boost stints and your regular pickups, but not at the expense of just firing away on the tires. Right, so we're currently cruising these mediums, especially the mediums that we want to do 4 laps on. See the temperatures drops to 28 degrees. That's nice. So we should see our mediums going across the line at least at 50%, even at the pit entrance with 50%. There we go, going across the line 50%. So that means we're good to go for 4. Now for Verstappen, we're going to be bringing him in for some fresh softs. Let's give him some support to hold off that rival. Temperatures at 28. Boost Verstappen, allow Leclerc to continue to drive. AI Verstappen on his hard tires, repass or Leclerc. We're going to continue to cruise with or Leclerc here. Could slide up the inside of AI Verstappen there. That's alright. Let's cut him down. And then we'll put in our go to pit orders for Leclerc. We're going to bring him back to hard tires because I want to boost. If we bring him back to mediums, we won't be able to boost him. So we're going to bring him onto the hards so we can boost. And Verstappen should pick back up to P1 here. Oh, AI Verstappen is going long. Going for 5 laps, going long. Got him around the outside on our softs. Here comes Leclerc. Alright, so since we see the hard tires have not pitted, we're going to push Leclerc to pick up some position and to close down the gap to pit. So when they all go to pit now, our Leclerc should be able to squeeze past them in the pits. Let's hope. Verstappen is still in the pits. Now we're about to go by Verstappen as he exits. Yes, we did pick him up. And our power unit is the finish. Now we're going to be going into pit now with or Verstappen for no servicing stop. Let's see what tires are behind us. And we have a few cars. Looks like they're going to be going back to pit, those mediums and those softs. Looks like they'll have to make another pit stop. So we'll push or Leclerc from here to hold off Verstappen on his mediums. And then we'll just leave or Verstappen to go and pick up these two. But I mean, they will be going into pit. Only Lewis Hamilton on those hards will not be going back to pit. There he is. And now let's push or Leclerc. And we could just push by Hamilton here up the inside and see or Verstappen or Leclerc picking up to P3 or Verstappen out in P1. Still have AI Verstappen behind us on the medium tires. Alright, so there we go. Looking good. Verstappen and Perez trailing behind. We have just enough to boost or Leclerc to finish and boost or Verstappen to finish. And it's Max Verstappen, champion of the world, for the victory there. Alright, so great race here. P1, P3, we'll definitely take that. Alright, so our strategy worked out as we wanted to. The 3-3-2 on softs, and we did the 4-4 medium to hards this time around, so we had room to boost because of the high temperatures. Alright, let's go take a look now at the debriefing. There we go, that was our strategy. In this match we are overpowering the rival again here, and it's a mixture of the car. Alright, let's go jump on into our next race, see how we do in that one. Here we go for our next race on Melbourne, Australia. Let's go see what we can do. P9, P13 this time around. Alright, so we're running the same strategy, very same, softs, mediums. And we're gonna go Kawhi and Kappa. Let's go. Gravel opted for softs and hards. And so we got a fast start with Verstappen and a perfect start with Leclerc. And Verstappen kind of got stuck on his start, trying to squeeze by Alonso. Alonso seems to be Verstappen's kryptonite on these starts. So that's going to be interesting to know that we see Alonso kind of holding up Verstappen on his starts. Alright, temperatures are just at 12%, 12 degrees, so we don't need to worry about that. Alright, so we just crossed the line with 74, 73 on Leclerc, so he's a bit short. So we'll have to just leave him to drive naturally on regular driving. And if we can take a look at his tires, he's in between two hard sets, so he should be good enough to hold off Leclerc and pass Perez on his own without any interference from me. Alright, so he crossed the pit entry now with 15%, so he's good to go for 4 without running out of tires, as Max Verstappen hunts down Hamilton and gets by him. We're gonna give Max some support to pit here, so he kind of close that gap. Now George Russell has crept up behind Leclerc. He's on softs, still stuck behind Perez, unable to catch up and pass Perez or Leclerc. Perez has managed to do a good job and hold off Leclerc. And so here comes team order Verstappen retaking his position. Moving around. Now we're going to bring back Leclerc into the hard tires, so we have room to boost. The hard tires are a bit slower, but we'll have room to boost, other than the medium tires that are a lot faster, but we won't have any room to boost because we're going to burn those mediums if we go for them. Now let's push Verstappen past Perez here. Alright, all of those on hards who did not pit, we want these new hards to go catch up. Come on, get out. Alright, so they're going to go to pit now on lap 5, all of those on hards. So look, we want to see if we can squeeze past Yuki Tsunoda here. We don't want him to block us and hold us up. There we go. Now we can just allow Verstappen or Leclerc now to just empty this power unit, making his way around to try and see if he can catch up to P4, P6, P7 there. Alright, so P4, P6 on their way out. Can he pass just in time? Slams into the back of them. He didn't manage to pass. Alright. Alright, we're gonna bring in now or Verstappen for no servicing. So the hard tires kind of slowed down Leclerc, so he didn't get to pass those guys as they were in pit. But we'll still pick up another one here from pit. Let's see now, Sainz will be going back to pit. Alonso will be going back to pit. Hopefully we can pick up those two guys. I doubt we're going to pick up Sainz with or Leclerc, but we should pick up Alonso with Leclerc. And there goes Carlos Sainz, or Verstappen definitely will be catching Sainz. There goes P5 Alonso in, and we've got Alonso with or Leclerc. Alright, so we've picked up two positions from both drivers there. Alright, final lap. Let me see what tires. Oh, Perez is on the mediums. It's going to be difficult to pass him as we're on the hards. But we're going to boost to finish from there. See if we can squeeze by or even catch up to squeeze by. Alright, so we didn't even catch up to even make an attempt to pass. So P2, P6 overall finish here, which is pretty nice. We'll take that. Alright, so let's take a quick look now at the debriefing window, see what happened. But yeah, our strategy worked out again. I think if we had gone for the medium tires, we would have made our way up to like P4, but it would have been a difficult run as we wouldn't have room to boost as much. All right, so there we go for strategy. And we are overpowering this match again. Here we go for our next race, final race of the video on Imola. And let's see what kind of qualifiers we get. I think we're getting outmatched here. There we go. Let's still get a good qualifiers. P10, P15. It's pretty nice. Alright, so we're gonna go for the mediums with Leclerc. Now Imola is a little bit tricky with the mediums. They might get burned. Let's go couple with both drivers. The mediums might get burned here at Imola. It's a bit tricky. But let's go and try not to burn our mediums. Perfect start with both drivers. Up the inside goes Verstappen, around the outside goes Leclerc, and Verstappen just slams into the middle of this pack here, forcing Leclerc to pull up behind for him to team orders and push Leclerc back. Don't like that, Max. I don't like that at all. Alright, let's push now Max and kind of cut down our Leclerc as his tires are more interesting to deal with here, because he's going to be needing to do 4 laps on that. And so we'll just allow him to drive, and we see a host of soft tires surrounding. As you can see, he crossed the line with about 73%. Alright, so he's down 2% already for Leclerc, but we'll just let him drive naturally. We're not pushing him at all. Just allow him to drive and save those tires, and we'll see how much he saves on this lap. And so 50% is right at the pit entrance. Pardon me. So he's gonna run out right at the pit entrance there. That's good enough for me, and we'll still get our 4 laps in. Then we're gonna switch to the hards. So we'll have a little bit more room to boost on our Leclerc. Alright. Now let's go in with Verstappen. And we'll go around now with Leclerc. Get out Verstappen. What is he waiting for so long? Alright, so he's now out. Back out into P10. Putting our go to pit orders for Leclerc. We're going to come back to the hards. See the front runners on their mediums. They're going to be coming back to hards as well. Let's push Verstappen on his softs to come and catch up to these guys. Let's see if he can squeeze by everybody who's going to be in the pit and take P1. Max Verstappen for P1. Here he goes. All the way up there. Got it. Got it. Soft tires. Incredible tires. Got it. Alright, so we're back out in P12 with Verstappen. A few hard tires will be going into pit. So we would like to empty the power unit with Verstappen here, with Leclerc here, but we have to play smart, and we'll boost from right here. Don't want to burn the tires at all. And then we ran out on the straight. Alright, so we got the rival and we got everybody in pit. As we cross the line at 75%, we'll cut him back down. Now we're going to put in our go to pit orders with no servicing for Verstappen, who will be coming out in between the hard. So we're going to cut him down here so he doesn't run out before going into pit. 0% right at the pit entrance as we boost him on in. Russell on his medium signs will be going into pit, so Leclerc should be able to catch up to those guys. Alright, so we got signs, and George Russell is left out to go into pit. What tires is Kevin Magnussen on? Well, he's on mediums as well, so he'll be going back to pit as well. So no worries there, we'll get back that position from Kevin Magnussen. Now we're going to boost or Leclerc from there. And he 2 positions here, George Russell and Magnussen. And now he can pull up on the rival Verstappen, who has already done his boost stint, so we could probably try to squeeze up the inside around the outside. Got the inside line back, switcheroo there, didn't work. Alright, we're gonna try again around here. Didn't get him. Here, got him around the outside now. And there we go. Awesome drive from Charles Leclerc. Awesome drive from Max Verstappen. Making our way up to P2, P5 in this one. Alright. So let's wait for the rival to finish his race, then we'll take a look at the debriefing. So this one was a match that we had the lower team score. Rival had the higher team score and stuff. So yeah, there we go. So that was the strategy. We opted for 5-3. 3-5 is what the rival, the AI choose for the rival. Now we see Perez also doing that same strategy. And there we go, getting outmatched by the car drivers, and definitely outmatched by the car as well. Alright, so that's basically gonna be it for us here. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are doing in your qualifying. Use code WORD PART down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. And here goes our final score, 175, which is nice. We'll take that. Alright, so that's basically gonna be it for this one. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Shout out Christopher Graves.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to